Sugar, the cream of the crop just rises to the top.
Sorry, I feel very Macho Man Randy Savage there for a second.
Oh, yeah!
Hey YouTube, welcome back. Chuck here with Dirty Birdie. We're at the NorCal Tattoo Expo, 6th annual at Wind River Casino. This is going to be our co-host today, so we're going to have a ton of action and fun. So stick around and let's go see what the hell's happening. Yeah. Let's go. Hey guys, we're here at Grey Wolf booth over here at the Tattoo Expo talking with Joey Sanchez. Hands down, one of the best realism, black and white, grade, altogether amazingness. You're gonna have to see some of his work. Everybody, I want to introduce Mr. Joey Sanchez. Hey Joey, what are you working on here, man?
Doing a 3-day back-to-back leg sleeve. Right now we're doing the inner part. We got like a cool little demon right here and like some trippy chick right here with like an eyeball going in some shapes. And then we got some cool stuff on the outside too, but I think he'll stand up and show you guys.
Dude, this is some amazing work. Tell me, what inspired this?
I just like to throw images together that look like kind of creepy and then put my twist on it. Put like some wild looking shapes around it. Throw eyeballs in where they don't belong. Just make it look weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just the pay attention to the detail is just phenomenal. Absolutely. So for our people at home who may not know you, how long have you been tattooing for?
I think I'm going on my 8th year.
8 years, and if you get a chance to see his work, it's hands down, personally I think one of the best for sure. Absolutely. And you want to tell the guys what shop you're at?
Yeah, Grey Wolf Tattoo. We're located at 1700 California Street, Redding, California.
Now, what are some of the design processes that you go through when designing something like this?
Rigorous, long hour image just on the tablet, just going through Google, Pinterest, trying to find cool images, eyeballs, shapes, and just shit that I like. And then after that, yeah, just creating on the tablet. We use Procreate, and then just kind of doing weird shit with it, like I said right here, and then throwing it together until you like it, and then that's about it.
You know, I'm curious, when you first started getting into tattooing, was this the style that you were originally going for, or what was your original style you thought you were going to be?
I thought I was going to be a neo-traditional artist. I like that because of the color, but obviously it didn't go that route.
I'm certainly glad, because your artwork, bro, and I don't want to be like some super fan here, but this is some primo work, guys. So definitely make sure you check out Joey Sanchez at Grey Wolf Tattoo. They also have a ton of other artists down there that are absolutely amazing and definitely worth checking out, guys. All right, guys, we're at 11 Mag with Lewis doing some tattoo work over here. Lewis, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Hey, we're just going to start off with a few basic questions. So how long have you been tattooing for?
This is my 23rd year. So
23rd year?
Industry. I've been hanging around tattoo shops since I was like 13 years old, so that would make it about 30 years ago.
Wow, man. Hey, so what would you say your style of tattooing is?
I do a lot of black and gray. I do a lot of pre-Hispanic images. I do a lot of like anything that is intentional, has a meaning, you know. related to history, art, So I go deep back into the roots of my clients, and I design for them something like that it really represents them.
Okay.
I like doing that a lot.
Do you think when you first started tattooing, do you think you end up doing the style that you thought you were, or was it something different?
Well, it's a long road, man. So we always start with very basic, trying to figure out what we're gonna do in our careers. But then eventually, you don't decide what you're gonna do. Your clients design for you. Like they are the ones and they push you to do something that they like. You get into it and then it just starts growing in you. It's not something that you can just pick up one day and be like, I'm gonna go this route.
So definitely there's a big process to it for sure. So what would you give advice to any new tattoo artists that are coming up trying to get into the scene? What advice would you give them?
Man, do an apprenticing. Do an apprenticing in the shop. And follow the rules, follow the whole history of tattooing. Get really into it. Get to love the artwork before you even become a tattoo artist. It's now with all the information that we have in the internet. It's super easy just to start tattooing because literally, it's technical. You know what I'm saying? But when you do an apprenticing, when you start learning about the history, you start, I don't know, man, getting into the pride of the industry. That really gets into your heart, and then you love it.
So it's a part of you then.
I'm seeing as tattoo industry as an industry. I see it as a lifestyle. Like it becomes your life. You're dedicated to tattooing, and that's all you do.
Absolutely. Hey, just to get a little controversial, do you think if you can't draw, could you still be a tattoo artist?
Yes, you can. Because like I said, it's something very technical. It's like kind of like learning to play a guitar. Like even if you don't have the talent, you can still go stroke by stroke and learn how to play the guitar. It's just how much dedication and love you put into it, what it really matters. So and that's for everything.
That's awesome. And real quick, can you just drop your name and the shop and how people can find you?
My name is Luis Arias, and we're right here at 11 Mac. So you can find me in social media as Luis Arias 187, and then you can follow my work, and send me a message. We can talk right there.
And what city are you out of?
We're in the city of Brentwood, but I'm actually from Los Angeles, so I work in Los Angeles as well. So I actually cover all California.
Do you ever travel to do work?
Man, I have been in Europe a couple times, international conventions all the way to Central America, so try to travel a little bit more in the States. Anywhere that I can drive to right now, I enjoy it a lot, Yeah.
Tell me, what do you think the difference is between European tattoo artists and American tattoo artists?
I don't think it's difference between them, everything is art, so it's just, I don't know, man, I guess, yeah, it's a difficult one because it's just based on the styles, like just different style, but tattooing is tattooing all around the world, Yeah.
Okay, I've seen some work out of Europe then that I've just blows my mind. So I was just curious if you might see if there's a difference. Hey, well, Luis, I appreciate you freaking giving us the time, man. And hey, guys, make sure you check out his site, his shop. Hit him a message up. Thanks, Luis. All right, guys, we're here at Lucky Tattoo Booth, checking out John's, looks like getting his chest blasted. Let's say hi to John. John, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh, doing really good, man. How long have you been sitting here?
I've been sitting here about 5.5 hours now.
And is this the longest sitting you ever had?
This is going to be the longest sitting. The second longest is 5-6 hours that I've done. And that was on my leg, my moth on my leg.
Dude, this thing's looking freaking badass. What are we doing here?
We're hoping to win Best in Show. We were going to try Best for the day, but we're not going to make the entry at 8 o'clock. So we're definitely going to try for Best in Show.
So what inspired this piece?
I love dark artwork, and I love the face. I thought the three-faced demon with a stairway going into the mouth was just beautiful.
That's absolutely incredible. Damn. And where are you from?
Right here in Redding. I've lived here for the past 10 years, and I've been coming to this guy. He's done all my work for 12 years.
And Lucky Tattoo, where at? Downtown San Diego?
It's now in Meridian, Idaho, actually. So that's where I came from here. I was actually born here in Fall River and I grew up in Anderson, California, but I moved recently. Yeah, so I live up there now and I come back down to the Reading show. This is what the show I've always done, so.
So just a real quick, what's the? Can you just give me like your IG and your social real quick?
I'd have to spell my name out, and it's but I'm Jared Weipert at Instagram. Yeah, and Lucky's Tattoo on Instagram. You can follow that. It's Lucky's Tattoo ID, so you have to type that in to find that. But yeah.
So real quick, so how many years have you been tattooing?
I did my first tattoo in 2005, but I didn't get my apprenticeship until 2009. So typically we start from there. We move forward. We don't really count the years we didn't tattoo in a shop.
So Tom, you think your style of tattooing now, is it what you thought it was going to be when you first started?
No, not at all. I mean, I fell in love with traditional tattoos after my apprenticeship, but this is something that I did for family and everything before I was tattooing in a shop. So I actually came back to realism later and then started learning traditional later too. But this is something that I've always fed off of because I was just natural with it. And so even today I like doing it. I like doing this style a lot.
You can tell your attention to detail is actually incredible, brother. I really like that. So you got some tattoo artists that are coming up. You got any advice that you would give some young buck?
Get tattooed. Get tattooed if you want to learn about tattoos. Go get tattooed. You know, don't go buy a machine and start tattooing out of your house. Go get tattooed by somebody you admire. You know, immerse yourself. Somebody that you follow, someone you really like, and someone who does something you want to do, go get tattooed by that guy.
Here, this sometimes can be controversial. So if somebody cannot draw and they're not an artist, can they still be a tattooer?
Technically speaking, I guess they could tattoo like Flash and stuff. I mean, I definitely encourage people to go get tattooed and start from there. Try to draw at home, draw. Dude, like, not enough people do that. There's a lot of new things you can do with tattooing nowadays, but I think it should go back to fundamentals always when you're starting, and then move into things later. But definitely start with those fundamentals and draw at home. Draw what you like drawing, you know, and take critique well and stay humble, dude. That's the best way to do it, yeah.
Definitely. I can definitely understand being a tattoo artist and an artist, right?
Yes, they're separate. They're one and the same when you start doing tattoos, and you'll feed off of your own artwork and your own skill level, but always stay humble and be willing to learn. The industry will teach you, you know? Absolutely. You learn slow and yeah, that's my best advice, I guess.
No, that's some solid advice, brother. I appreciate you giving us a few minutes, and guys, make sure you check out Lucky Tattoo, and was it John? Jared, nice to meet you guys. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. All right, guys, we got a ton more artists to go check out, so kick back and let's go see what's happening. So what's the plan? Are you going to get covered head to toe?
Oh, yeah. Definitely getting covered.
What about the face?
No face tattoos. No. Nope, this is as far as I went on my neck. I'm trying to still be classy.
Now, do you have any back pieces yet?
No, that is actually our next project, is doing my back piece, but I got... Last year I won full large black and gray.
She won the large black and gray on this one right here. And this was done by Thank You Tattoo Shop located here in Redding, California. And Michael Panthera is the artist here. And he has done some phenomenal work. I'm always seeing him blast you on socials. So I'm like, oh, nice. I'm glad we ran into you. Wow. So I guess next year when we see you, you'll probably be completely covered.
Yeah. Our goal is to do our back piece, and then that's going to connect to this one.
And again, what's your ideas for the back piece?
I'm doing a dragon. Yeah.
Are you going to do black and gray?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too into the colors.
Do you have any color tattoos at all?
I have one on my shoulder that I got when I was 18, and it is so faded now that when we do my back piece, I was like, can you just make those black?
Okay. That's good. Yeah, black and gray is forever pretty much. Yeah.
I love it. It just looks so good.
Nice. Hey, what kind of advice would you give a young lady coming up that wants to get a tattoo?
Make sure you know what you want, because I've seen people get tattoos just for the spur of the moment, or, you know, like, yeah, regretting it. No boyfriend names.
No. Would you say like a bad tattoo could be okay? 'Cause I feel like that, like,
For sure.
you get so many.
Honestly, for me, they all hold memories. They all hold, you know, a point in your life, you know, that you were going through, or, you know, a story that you could tell or something, you know. But yeah.
Okay, that's awesome, dude. All right, and one more time, we're gonna shout out your boyfriend's tattoo shop.
Thank You Tattoos in Redding, California, and his name is Michael Pantherath.
Awesome. Well, thanks for interviewing. I look forward to seeing you at the next one next year and to show us your new work. Stay tuned next season for the back piece, and we'll see how it looks. All right, we got tons of more artists, guys, so let's go keep walking and see what we got. Oh, sweet. What's the name of the shop you're working at?
11 Mag.
Oh, 11 Mag. Oh, yeah, we were interviewing Luis earlier. Nice.
Yeah.
How long you been working at the 11 Mag?
I've only been at 11 Mag probably for like the last 6 months or so, but I've been piercing for about a decade now.
Okay.
So, yeah, I had to make the trip out there to work for these guys just because they're all amazing professionals. So I actually live about an hour and a half away from the shop, but I make a point to go out there just to work for them because they're just amazing guys.
That's dedication, brother.
Oh yeah, I mean it's been a great industry to work in. I've got to learn a lot, see a lot, so it's kind of fun to have that bird's eye view on it, being one step outside of the tattoo part.
As a piercer, what advice would you give to young people that want to be a piercer?
I mean, the biggest thing is getting an apprenticeship. Like there's schools that do it and stuff as well, but the thing with schools is since it's not like the main way people have gotten into the business yet, a lot of the more like prominent shops still go for the like traditional, you do the apprenticeship thing. Right. So while schools aren't bad, sometimes they're not worth the investment if you want to, work at a shop that's been around a long time, just because the tradition is to do the apprenticeship part. The biggest thing is just to make yourself available. A lot of times apprenticeships aren't paid, so you just have to have the dedication for it. Biggest thing I'd say though is make sure that you learn about the body. The piercing's the easy part. Knowing like how many layers of skin there are and like dermis, subdermis, those sort of things are the biggest things that a lot of people don't know. And there's a lot of people that are, really interested in the jewelry and that sort of part of it, but they've never learned about the body. And it's a lot easier to learn, what needles to use and what size of jewelry is the appropriate part than it is to learn all the anatomy.
Anatomy is that plays a big role. And so did you, when you first started piercing, were you piercing yourself or your buddies?
I pierced myself a little bit. I did some funky ones, like I pierced my hand web. That was a weird one. I pierced my own tongue at one point. I had a lot of friends though that came in, were willing to learn. A big thing was the shop that I learned at, just Fat Cat Tattoo out in Sacramento. They've been around for a long time, since like the 90s. So I was just lucky enough that I had a great mentor, Johnny Dye, and they, with their good reputation, when they felt I was ready, they would be like, hey, do you mind if the apprentice does it? We would do it like a discounted price, gave me a big opportunity.
You heard it? Piercers don't matter. Thank you for your time, sir. No. Awesome. What was his name again? Donnie. Hey, thanks for the time, Donnie, and rock on, bro. Appreciate your time. All right, guys, we're interviewing piercers, tattoo artists, and let's go maybe we can find some people hanging from their skin or something. What do they call that? Oh, sorry. What do they call that where they hang from their hooks like fish? Let's find some of those. All right, let's see what we got. Jade, I'm Chuck. Nice to meet you, Jade. So are you from Redding, California?
No, San Jose.
San Jose? So what brings you up here?
Because it's a place where everybody loves tattoos. We can always enjoy it. It's like going to a car show. You don't have to work there to enjoy it. It's an artwork.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have tattoos? Yeah. Oh, very nice. And
you want to see?
Yeah, if you have one without having to get too crazy, we'll take a look for sure. Oh, we got a chest piece, folks. Love it. Oh, look at that. We got some dragons. Now, who did this piece for you?
KT Dragon in San Jose, and my good friend Kung.
Is your buddy up here tattooing, or do you have a...
I'm here to see out, because you don't get too much tattoo conventions.
So tell me, how many hours did this take?
It took about a whole year process, because my artist, he's booked for 3 years.
Oh, damn. Now, do you do all black and gray, or do you do any color?
It's black and gray.
Man, awesome. I appreciate you giving us a moment to talk with you and looking at your work. Absolutely. Do you want to shout out your buddy's shop?
Yeah, KT Studio Dragon in Allen Rock, San Jose. Tommy, Kung.
Scotty.
Oh, wow. Okay, look at this. This is before. Wow. And look at it now. That is amazing. And that was Billy? Wow. What was your first tattoo?
My first one was when I was probably 13 right here.
Do you have any tattoos that you regret?
I covered a lot of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I had a lot of prison tattoos.
Yeah.
Racial stuff, and I got rid of it all.
What's your most favorite tattoo that you have?
Probably the lion.
The lion.
Yeah. The lion and the rose. And the baby peanut.
That's cute.
The rose signifies my granddaughter, and then the lion, my grandson.
Oh, very nice. How long did it take for your lion?
We did the lion and the rose together, and it was 3.5, 4 hours.
Did you numb yourself before? No. You
I've
just
never
took the
used any
pain?
numbing
I haven't either. It's the adrenaline rush, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Part of the process.
I did my back like in 3 sessions, and it was.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah. Can we see your back?
Back
That is nice. How long did that take?
there. 3 sessions, about 7 hours apiece, so 21 hours. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. What do you think I'm getting there?
I'm gonna get a big grizzly, a roaring grizzly,
Oh, that
and then something for my wife on the other side, so it signifies my family.
You're not done tattooing, huh?
You're never done.
No.
Run out of room and then you cover something up, you know?
No, that's true.
Yep.
Yep.
Blackouts.
Yep.
Yep. And then they can do cool stuff with the blackouts, you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some dope work. Yep.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
What was your name again?
Scotty.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Have a
Anytime.
good day.
You too.
Thank you. And back to you, Chuck.
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Chuck.
Hey,
What's your name?
Song.
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 Sung Song. Sung Song, and what's the name of your shop?
Unbreakable Tattoo.
Unbreakable Tattoo. All right, guys, we're here with Sung Song from Unbreakable Tattoo. We noticed a couple of his artwork. We wanted to come say hi. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm doing great here.
That's awesome. Let's start a few with the basics. How long you been tattooing?
20 years now.
20 years. Mm-hmm. Now, real quick, the artist that you are now, are you the artist that you thought you were going to be when you first started this thing?
Not even close, no.
Okay, so-
No, we wish for the best, but, you'd never know where you land, I suppose. Yeah.
What inspired you to be a tattoo artist?
I hated my old job.
One of the best answers we've heard
No,
so far.
I was in animation before tattooing, and I hated that fucking job. Okay. And I had a buddy who was a tattooer who offered me an apprenticeship. So yeah, so I jumped ship and became a tattooer.
That's badass. That's badass. Now, do you think can you be a tattooer if you're not an artist? Like if you don't know how to draw, can you still tattoo?
Yeah, I know massive amounts of guys that became tattooers who could draw now that couldn't draw stick figures. I think work ethic beats everything. If you have good work ethic, you will become a good artist.
That's probably one of the better answers that we've gotten. Like
good.
most people have like something nice to say, but I think
it's helpful to have a talent coming in. But if you're lazy and you're not really dedicated, no matter how much talent you have, it's not going to amount to much. Right. I know guys, like I said, I know guys that couldn't draw stick figures when they started tattooing, and now they're geniuses. Yeah, they do beautiful work now.
So, what advice would you give an upcoming tattoo artist that draws really good but doesn't know how to tattoo? Do you recommend them getting into this industry?
No, keep at. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, exactly. No. I mean, like, you got to know what you're getting into, I suppose. If you want to get into tattooing, you're a good artist. I mean, apprenticeship is the way to go. You need to take a proper apprenticeship. It's not just about putting ink into skin, obviously. There's a whole world you're going to discover if you take an apprenticeship rather than learning it from YouTube or some shit like that. Yeah.
Tell me, what do you think about these guys that go in under local anesthesia and go under with like 5 artists on them and go to sleep with no tattoos and wake up with the full body sleeve? You think they're missing something there?
Oh, I mean, teach their own. I don't want to judge anybody, but I earned mine, so that's all I gotta say. I earned mine. Flexing about how much money you have doesn't make you cooler. Actually, if you read the comments on those things, it's always like, you pussy, So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a whole like story when it comes to your tattoos, and to be able to have them all done at once, you're kind of missing the whole concept of what they mean, right?
Yeah, growing with your tattoos as you're collecting them over years, Yeah. There's definitely something lacking about that for sure.
That was one of my main things today, is just kind of get the feel on what artists thought about that, because you see a lot of these iCloud rappers that are doing that. They come up on some money and
yeah, it's a flex, but that's where it ends. It's not nobody's respecting you for doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or it becomes a look at me.
Yeah, it's more of a joke or a meme, you know, rather than actual like respect that you did that. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you giving us a moment to answer some questions. Hey, real quick for the people, just shout out your name and the shop and how people can find you.
Right. Sung Song. I'm from Los Angeles, and my IG handle is Sung_Unbreakable.
Yeah. Thanks, Song. We appreciate the time, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, guys, another amazing artist. We're going to go check out some of his work, and let's go find some more people to talk to. Awesome. Sweet. Thanks, brother. Absolutely.
I'm Kristen, and
Kristen, Tony, nice to meet you. Yeah, pleasure. Yeah.
we want to talk about your blackouts.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
What are you hiding anything?
Yeah, so like I joined the military at a very young age, and like I kind of like drank that fucking mango Mussolini juice and everything like that, and you know, I just kind of like as I got older, I started like seeing the forest for the trees and started seeing like America for what it truly was, and like I really just didn't want that on my arm, and even though it was like brilliant art done, that was the hardest part about it for me. It was like, it was such great art, but honestly, it just didn't speak to me anymore. So I just was kind of like, you know what, I'm just gonna black it out and start fresh.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any designs that you're gonna put on it? Or?
Yeah, no, I'm literally gonna just like traditional it out, like give me a number 69 and number 27 and 72 type deal, and then like just like traditional it out, like with bold, you know, the bold will hold. You know, so that's all I want is just like a bunch of white stuff over the black and like use that negative space. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
How long were you in
Thank you for the support. Well, I'm actually still in.
Oh, you still are?
Yeah. So I've been in for about 18 and a half years, and I'm about to retire in a year and a half.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna drop acid in the woods and get face tattoos.
Hey, yeah, call us.
Oh shit, I don't know if I should say that, but whatever. Hey, join the Coast Guard. It's fucking pretty chill. You get hand tattoos.
Yeah. Do you have any shout outs, Tony?
No, I just, I don't know, Redondo Beach, go to the 900 Club in Redondo. The best bartender, which is my girlfriend, she will be slinging up drinks, but don't bring your bullshit, all right? She doesn't deal with that, all right? You better be coming ready to order your drinks. 900 Club, Manhattan Beach, yes.
Yeah.
Great club.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Thank you so much.
You have a good day.
That's right. Thomas Magnum. Magnum PI.
All right, guys, we're here with Tanner at Hidden Veil Tattoo Shop. Tanner, how we doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
We're doing real good. Hey, real quick, where's your shop located out of?
Chico, California, just an hour or so from here. Yeah.
And is this your first year here?
Yeah, my first year here. Yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah.
So let's just go back to the basics. So how long have you been tattooing?
A little over 12 years. Yeah.
Now, do you think the style that you tattoo now, is it the style that you thought you were going to be when you first started?
No. Trends, man, they go up and down. And I landed what I do now, so yeah.
Okay, so what was the style of tattooing you thought that you were when you started?
Like traditional Japanese and black and gray, but now I do like dot, stippling, line work kind of stuff, pretty stuff. Yeah, complete opposite direction. Yeah.
Are you doing any tattoos today?
Oh yeah, I'm booked out all day, all weekend, and quite busy. Yeah.
Is there any work? Like, are you putting anything into the contest tonight?
No, I'm not a contest guy. I'm too shy for that. I'm like, no, I just want to do the work. Yeah.
Hey, so, Tom, do you think if you're not an artist, can you still be a tattooer?
No, I'll probably be like cake decorating or something. Yeah, I love cake, dude. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah.
Because I know there's kind of controversy between people who don't know how to draw, but they want to be a tattoo artist.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to draw, dude. You gotta draw. Yeah, in my opinion, but yeah.
And real quick, for the people at home, just give a quick shout out your name and your tattoo shop for them again, would you?
My name is Tanner Drake, out in Chico, California, under Hidden Veil Tattoo. Come say hi.
Yeah. You heard it. Come say hi. Book some appointments with them. Awesome. I appreciate you giving us the time, brother.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Absolutely. Great shop. All right. Like I said, tons of great artists, so we're going to keep moving around and see who else we can talk to here, guys.
Oh, hold on. I got food on my face. Okay.
So what's your name?
My name is Fred Hall.
Fred Hall. Are you local?
No, I'm from Susanville, California.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So did you come all the way up here just to get tattooed?
Of course, yes.
Can you show us your tattoo that you got tattooed
Of course
today?
I can.
All right.
It's been the theme.
Yeah. That is awesome. How did that feel?
Oh, it was quite painful, but it wasn't too bad. 15 hours.
15 hours?
Yes.
Nice shading, nice work.
Yeah, super smooth.
Billy's got a light touch. Yeah, and so can't beat it.
Absolutely.
Can't beat that. Yeah.
Let's talk about your headpiece.
The head.
Yes.
So my head was done by Josh from Rose Room here in Reading. The center, my Flowers of Life up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all done by him. And then I got the angel on the side there at a Tota Madre in Reno, Nevada.
Okay.
And then Big Deluxe did the Gothic side.
Oh, nice.
And that's in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Very nice. Yeah. How many tattoos do you think you have?
Oh, I don't know, at least 50.
50?
Yeah, I gotta have at least 50. Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite one's my Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
It means something.
Cute. Oh,
Yeah, that's a suicide awareness tattoo for my sister. It's actually a semicolon.
I can see that.
Yeah. And then a purple razor for suicide awareness color. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
Do you have any regrets?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we see them?
Yes, you can.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Who did that one?
Her name was Frenchie, and it cost me a 30 pack. So, yeah, bad life choices.
Was that your first one?
No, actually, it was not.
No.
Yes, it was the first one that I regretted.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a tattoo for probably 5 years after that.
Yeah, I would probably stop too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Do you have more room, like to keep going? Or
Yeah,
you
the
wanting to
stomach
keep
and the
going?
chest is open.
Okay.
And then me and Billy are going to finish up on my legs.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to show them here in a few minutes, but
Yeah.
I'm still cold from my session.
Yeah.
So,
Are you done with your back fully now?
Yes, yes. Well, we
awesome.
might add like a couple white highlights or something like that later on. We'll touch up
Yeah.
here or there. But other than that, no, I think we're
Awesome.
done. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it looks good. You
Thank
did a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have a good day.
Of course, you too.
All right. Thanks. All right. I'm Dirty Birdie, and we're going back to Chuck. Where's Chuck? Oh, there he is.
Completely sedated, like in surgery. Like I mean, where they're getting local anesthesia and stuff.
I mean, I guess like for me, it's the process. Like you got to go through the process. I feel like the pain going through it, it's therapeutic.
Right, right.
You got to get up here and actually feel it. I have very little respect for anybody who wants to get knocked out to get a bunch of work done. You got to go sit there, go through that pain. It's the process. It's old school. It's the way it's supposed to be done.
You're absolutely right. I definitely can get behind that. That makes sense. I mean, if you can have the money to be put under local anesthesia just to get that, it seems like you kind of bypass all of the most important parts of getting tattooed.
Past the artwork. Like for me, I could afford to do it. Like there's a tattoo company in LA that does it. I won't blast them, but they do it. I could absolutely afford it, but I'd rather go to like somebody like Joey Sanchez where I'm going to see the whole process. He's going to show me what he's working on. I get to see it come to life in real life while you're doing it, rather than waking up, blasted and completely done. You don't go through any of the pain. You don't get to see the full process come to life, which is crazy. I mean, like when he turns this into that, and this looks like a gibberish roadmap, but it makes sense to him. That process, I think, is really important, and I think you miss it if you're knocked out. So.
No, that makes good sense. There's a certain tradition about going in and sitting down and watching your artist's work, and if you're going to get sedated to get everything done at once, I wouldn't call it a sucker move, but definitely that's a new school.
For the art, right? Like the art process, like what you're saying, to go on your point, you're not in it for the art if you're just going to get knocked out and wake up, right?
It more becomes like, look at me, what I did, rather than the whole process of it. Awesome. Hey, what was your name, man?
I'm Tyler.
It's nice to meet you, Tyler, man. Your work looks great. I look forward to seeing you guys on the podium, man. Absolutely. You too, bro. Pretty good. What's the theme? Is that Lord of the motherfucking Rings, dog? Look at that fucking detail. All right, guys, we're back at 11 Mag with Chase tattooing some badass Lord of the Rings work, man. So, how long you been doing this piece?
Been working on this year. What? For like 6 months now. Yeah.
So, are you like a huge Lord of the Rings fan? Okay. So, how long you been tattooing, Chase?
Coming up on 9 years now.
So, what inspired you to be a tattoo artist?
Honestly, just getting a couple portraits done on myself. I didn't know you could do portrait work, and after that, I was just all in. Yeah, so then I just didn't know you could do realism, not just like only like letters or traditional and stuff. Nothing against that, then I fell into it. It was just all the artwork, you know. The artwork really got to me, so yeah.
When you were younger, were you like drawing a lot? Were you an artist when you were a young man? Is that what kind of got you started into art?
Yeah, I mean, we always drew as kids and everything, but I used to watch like Thomas Kay as a kid, or not Thomas Kay, Bob Ross, and I would like paint and stuff like that along with the TV as a kid. And then I took a couple art classes, and then, you know, that just kind of like took off from there, you know, watching cartoons and movies, try to draw, replicate that and everything. Anything I was into, I would just try to draw it.
Now, do you think when you first started tattooing, are you the artist you thought you were gonna be, like your style? Everybody starts to be a tattoo artist and they want to be this certain style of tattooing. Is that what you end up doing, or did it evolve into something different?
It kind of started like a little bit what I wanted to do. Then it evolved to like I did not expect to do any of this stuff, but I always liked drawing landscapes, painting that stuff, and then doing portraits and doing like my own nerdy video game stuff, cartoon stuff, you know, movies. So then now it's kind of like I got a weird mixture of like everything from my clientele. So it's like, oh, it's kind of like what I grew up drawing and painting. I did not expect it to like actually tattoo it. I thought it was only gonna be like, you know, like some roses or portraits and stuff like that, you know, but I didn't expect to be able to pop out to like pop culture and everything. So that was kind of fun.
That is pretty badass to be able to jump into it, because most of the time you see a lot of artists that come in, oh, I want to do like some neo-traditional, and then they end up being like a black and gay realism that just pops and stuff.
It's fun because you can have like a bunch of different references, and then you can actually like start twisting it into your own way. Like, oh, how would I see this? Okay, now how can I like make this pop culture kind of twist it to make it weird or make it more fun? Yeah, it's interesting.
Seeing that you clearly you were an artist as a young man growing up. Now, for those who weren't artists and who don't know how to draw, you think they're capable of being a tattoo artist?
If they're dedicated enough, yeah.
I know in this world that there's some people that give tattoos who don't know how to draw, so they're just kind of a one-trick pony, right?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, it's just you fall into what you fall into, you learn what your environment is, you know what I mean? So if you kind of broaden your horizons and learn and like, you know, go to different places, learn from different people, you can really like take all that and bring it into your own, you know, so not just be like a one-trick pony. You know, that's just usually what everybody starts off as, right? You know what I mean? And then when we branch off, we take all these like tricks that we learned, the tricks of the trade, and put it all into one tattoo, and that's what kind of like makes you kind of broaden out, you know what I mean? So yeah, I always feel like everybody's going to be a student. Nobody's really going to be like a master. You know what I mean?
Well, that's actually a good way to put everybody as a student, constantly and always learning. Well, I definitely appreciate you giving us the time to look at your amazing artwork. And real quick, wanted to shout out your shop and how people can find you on social.
So our shop is Love Mag Tattoo. We're in Brentwood, right off Balfour Road. And then my Instagram is GL_tattoos. And then the Love Mag Tattoo is our Instagram. And you'll be able to find Jason's work, Marvin's work, Brian's work, the whole shop. Everybody gets down.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity, man. And yeah, you guys keep firing it up. That looks awesome. Lower the rings, baby. One ring for them all. What, one ring to rule them all? Anyways, I think the elves are pretty hot. All right. Let's go see what else we got going on, guys. Come on. If a ball falls out, a ball falls out.
Well, you're going to get more than a ball. There's not a lot there.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's badass. That is badass. So are you doing this work? No shit. All right, guys. Real quick, we're still at 11 Mag. We're talking with Jason.
Yep.
All right, this is Jason. You're the owner operator?
I am, yeah.
Owner operator 11 Mag.
This is mine. Yep.
We interviewed a few of his artists and tattooers, so we actually get to meet the man himself.
Oh, that's cool. Right
So
on.
when did you open your shop?
7 years ago. We were in Pittsburgh for 2 years, and we moved to Brentwood 5 years ago. So. Oh wow. Yeah, not the OJ Brentwood, the East Bay Brentwood, in the Bay Area. Yeah.
Nice. So what inspired you to open a shop?
I mean, I've owned shops before. It was just I moved locations from Washington down to California, and that was it. So. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. I don't like working for other people.
Oh, 100%. I feel that.
And then now we're here, and we just did this last 2 days. That's 2 days.
This is 2 days of
That's
work?
16 hours, yeah.
Holy man.
Yeah.
So who inspired this piece? Was it him or you?
Well, we just came up with a cool idea. We already did a bunch of evil, scary, dead shit on that side, so we were like, let's do something really cool on this side. Here we are. We got one more piece to do underneath it tomorrow, so.
Are you going to be entering this in?
Yeah, we're going to enter that, yeah. Cyclops. Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun, man. He's a hell of a client too, because he just sits there like a dead body, and you just tattoo him until it's done. So
those are the best ones that just sit there and take it, right?
Yeah, he's really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've been interviewing your artist, dude, and seeing the work, and your shop seems to be putting out some awesome work.
Yeah,
man.
we're very blessed with some talented guys. So thank you.
Well, it took for you to be able to gather these type of people up, man. I commend you for
Thanks,
sure.
man. Thank you.
Seems like a great guy over there.
Man, he's amazing. Marvin's amazing. Oh my God, Brian, Chase, everybody. Everybody's hitters. So I didn't want like any 5-year guys. Not that the 5-year guys aren't good. There's some guys out there that are 5 years that are killing me. But man, these guys they're real good. I kind of handpicked them. So
anybody that wants to get into this industry, whether it's a tattoo, owning a shop, or being a tattoo artist, what would you recommend how to get started?
I feel pretty strongly about that. Just don't do it. Don't do it. It's long hours, no benefits. It's terrible, but it's fun. I don't know. You know, the best way, go get tattooed. Get tattooed from a shop. Do your research. Make sure that shop's good. Get tattooed by them. Get to know them. You know, if you're interested in getting an apprenticeship, that's the only way I suggest to do it. Don't buy an Amazon tattoo kit and just start banging ink out the house. It's not the way. Definitely the apprenticeship. Get to know a shop. Get tattooed by them. Make sure they're your style of art that you want to produce. That's my advice.
That seems to be a rolling theme.
Give back to tattooing. If you're going to be an apprentice, it brings something to the table. Don't just be the guy that makes money off it and gives nothing back. Like, we put on a show too. So like, we're putting on a show in Sacramento as well. And you know, we're trying to give back through that by just treating artists how artists would like to be treated at a show. This show, amazing. Paul kills it. He's so good with putting on a show. That's what it actually inspired us to do his show as well. Yeah.
Well, that's good karma. The more you put out, I mean, as you know, as you get older, the more you put out, the more that comes back.
That's one of our shows, 40 Mile Tattoo in Sacramento at Wheatland Hard Rock in July. So you can take that.
We'll put that up on the screen for you guys.
Check it out, man. You know. So we're just, you know, I mean, that's the thing is like, why just take from tattooing? Like, give back to it, you know. So that's why we're making a show for artists, by artists, you know. So
might have to actually take a drive down south to come see you.
Man, yeah, whenever. It'd be a good time. Yeah. We have their whole concert arena, so it's gonna be a crazy show. Wow. Yeah, it'll be good. Marvin's my business partner on it, and man, we just we put everything we got in that thing, you know.
We can definitely tell just from just seeing all your guys around
Sure.
here. Everybody seems to be flocking in this booth. So,
Sure.
And all the
Thank you.
artwork around here is amazing.
Thank you. Those guys next to us too, they're a big reason too. The Joey Sanchez crew, man. Those guys are just guys.
Joey's killing it right now,
Those
huh?
guys are over the top too, man. It's like,
We interviewed Joey a few years back. Actually, just watched that interview before we came out tonight, and it's kind of see the growth in him.
Oh my God, it's crazy, right? I was just telling him that. I was like, man, you're on another level, you know, in 2 years. Like, it's so good. So, and he's a humble guy, you know. Love it.
Easy and funny guy too.
Right. Hey,
Well,
thank you, man.
absolutely. And just one more time, give a shout out of how people can find you on socials and your Insta.
11 Mag Tattoo on Instagram, spelled out. It's right there. That's it. Just Facebook, Instagram, Yelp, Google. Type it in. There you go. Or 40 Mile Tattoo Convention on Instagram as well. Yep.
The only theme is go get a tattoo.
Get one.
Go get one.
Yeah, don't be a pussy. Get a tattoo.
Don't be a pussy. Eat one.
right.
Let's go.
With this guy, bro, those Japanese kids painted a whole poster for the convention.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the cream of the crop just rises to the top.
YouTube. Hey guys, we're back at the 6th annual NorCal Tattoo Expo in Wind River Casino in Redding, California. We got a ton of artists, a ton of artwork. So get your popcorn, sit down, and let's go find out what's happening. Hey YouTube, we are back at TattooThis. Oh, let's try it again. Hey YouTube, we're back. We're here at the NorCal Tattoo Expo at Wind River Casino, 6th annual. We got a ton of great artists, a ton of art.
Hi, I'm the guest host, Dirty Birdie. I've jumped in from